Happy Hogmanay, guys. It's White Witch 110 here. Yes, this is a scrapbook album that I did a few years ago. I thought I would share some pictures. Last day of the year. Hubby and I have had some time off between Christmas and New Year's. I don't think we got everything done that we thought we were going to, but that's fine. Got some stuff sorted out, threw out some stuff, have some stuff to go down into the laundry room. So all in all, I think it's been good. Hubby's been antsy. He doesn't like sitting around relaxing too much, but I think he's done pretty good. So I'm going to share. I thought of crafting, and then I was like, don't know if I feel like crafting. But I thought I'd share some photos with you. These are my parents back in the day when they were married. And there was a little, back in the day, they used to do little blurbs in the newspaper. I'll get that in so you can read it. There. So there is one where it does say that there was heather sent over from Scotland for my mom to use in her what do you call it? Her bouquet. But this is Mum. Always used to call her, the fashion queen. Always. That's up at the lake. So when you hear me writing stories and mentioning the cottage that was up from the lake, that was actually in our kitchen upstairs. My grandpa made this for us. And then this, I don't know where that was taken, but there you go. This is in maybe our backyard or maybe my grandpa's backyard. And then this is a drawing that someone did of my dad. And there he is there. Very handsome young man. That's in our backyard. And then another one. Whoops. And then one of his birthdays. Oops. And here we have my mom posing with an outfit that she had made. And there's the telegram telling her congratulations. And that, does it have a year on it? 1952. And then there's the little blurb they had in the newspaper. And this is my dad's parents. I never knew his mom. She passed away in the 40s. I believe it was before they were married. And this is my grandpa with another one of his wives. And this is the woman that I got to know. That's my gran. That was his last wife. Yeah, I think 3 times he was married. And then this is my mom's parents. This is my grandpa whose diary from World War I that I read a few years ago now. You can find it here. I don't think I have it on a playlist, so you'd have to look. And that's my aunt and my uncle. They're all gone now. And then this must have been taken upstairs at our place. And then here, my aunt with her husband, and my uncle with his wife, and mom and dad. And then these are pictures of me. way back in the day. Yes, I'm going to embarrass myself showing school pictures. Oh my goodness. I don't think the worst... Oh no, I just showed you the worst one. The one in the middle. Yeah, that was one of the worst ones right there. And then this is hubby. A few pictures that he had. Such a sexy guy. I don't know where all these pictures were taken. But... And then more pictures of my mom. I look like my mom. And my mom with her cousin Norma, who lives here in Ottawa. She's, I think, 99 now. That's our backyard on Clinton Street. And then here are some pictures of Dad. I won't know who some of these people are that are with him. Him in his uniform, blowing out his candles. All of his trophies. This one here, I ended up breaking. I don't even remember how I broke it. And that's the one he liked the most. He reminded me of that a couple of times. Love taking photographs. Love taking photographs. So, of course, in the fall, we would go and he'd take pictures of the beautiful leaves. This is in our garage. Pearl. Hush, hush. There. And then tennis club. He played tennis. He played hockey. And then this is their invitation to their wedding. And there they are there. Young and in love. And then older and in love. Very much so. And there's the... This is probably the one... Yes, White Heather from Scotland. In her bouquet. You can take screenshot if you'd like to read it. And there's a picture of her. There's quite a few of us girls in the family that look like Mom. Is that something I wrote? No. I don't know where that came from. And then there's a picture of my grandparents. My dad's dad and Mom. And then here they are with their friends. Doing different things. That's my brother-in-law. That's in the kitchen upstairs. We lived in the flat from her parents. Mom chilling out. And there with friends again. And here with a very special friend. That's my Auntie Thelma. We are very close with that family. And then here, some other memories. My dad with his sister, my Aunt Anne. I don't know who those people are. I wish they had written on the back of these. My niece back in the day. Dad with one of his friends, I guess. This is my mom and dad with my mom's sister, my dad's sister, and a friend of theirs. And I think that was taken at my sister's house. And then these are from Woodland Beach. This is before my time, obviously. But just them having some fun. And there's Dad. The old cars. This was part of a little album, I guess you would call it. That's Dad's writing up there. And then there. Stoking the fire. And what's this? Oh, this was New Year's. We always spent New Year's at my aunt's place, my mom's sister. That's me right there. And they'd have, I think this is where they had to stand on the phone book and put a string up and over their head. There was also one with a puzzle that they had to do. There was my grandma, my grandpa. Yeah. Yeah. My aunt and uncle, this was their house. And this one here, they had to get the cotton balls into the basket while they're blindfolded. That's my sister. All the young ones there. And then this is Christmas. This is downstairs. This was after my grandparents passed. This used to be their bedroom. There's my cat, Sammy. He's been gone for over 30 years. That looks like it's in the basement. Has to be because there's the dartboard. This is the living room. That's my sister. Again. And there's my dad's brother-in-law, my cousin Kevin. That's my Uncle Gord. And then Mom and Annie Ollie, close friend of the family, in the kitchen, cleaning things up. And then here we have my niece again, opening up the gifts. My other two nieces. She's the oldest. That's Sandra. That's Jill. That's Jenna. This is Laura. She's the youngest. The Christmas tree at night. This was going downstairs to the basement. And these three guys here, you probably can't see them that well. I have made them on this channel, and I do want to do that again. That's the back of the house. And my dad and my grandpa and a couple of other people, they built this garage. And they used the big garage doors from my grandpa's garage that he used to own. He was an auto mechanic. I still have some of his business cards somewhere. And then that was cement for that to go on. And again, the back porch. And this is when the Olympic torch came right by our place, actually. That's me, a little bit blurry. It was cold. I got to touch it. I think I got to hold it too. They stopped up at the mall that you see me go to. So, and then I don't know if I'm allowed to show that, so I will go through that and get to me. More pictures of Mom. There. And then this is from the show that my dad's Bible church put on. That's very old, of course, that photo. Some pictures from his other days. Friends, I believe they lived in Cardinal, Ontario. I don't know who these people are. Does this say Uncle Walter and Alec? I remember being at Uncle Walter's place, but that was after he passed. And Dad brought home one of those clocks that has the balls that turn. And this is Phyllis and Wally, my godparents. My godfather was a little person, I believe, yeah. Well, that's them up at their cottage. And this is my grandma, my mom's side of the family. That's grandma there with her brother and sister. I think Carmen, I don't remember him. And Aunt Mona. Aunt Mona, I remember. She used to come over to the house. Yeah. Very spunky little woman. And these are our cats that we used to have. Hubby adopted them in New Brunswick. That's Garfield. That's Prince, who I called Boo. These are pictures when they was babies. Okay, again, I don't know if I have... Okay, this one I can show. My mom and her sister. That's at my aunt's house. That's at our place. There. My aunt always had darker skin. Okay. Oh, I'll put you over here. This looks like more pictures at a beach somewhere. They used to do a lot of beach stuff and cottages before. Look at that. That's in our laneway. Back in the day. And then these are parties they had at the house. It's in the kitchen downstairs. Now, the first floor was my grandparents, and we were in the flat upstairs. There. Conga line through the dining room. And this is my Uncle Gord. He was a musician. He played piano, but I think he also worked for one of the uniform places. And there he is with the band. This gentleman here was my mom's boyfriend. I think it's him at one time. And there he is with my other two cousins that I haven't seen in years. Years. There he is again. And I believe he played the piano. And then more pictures of my mom and dad. That was taken in their house in Tillsonburg. And that's the house in Westmoreland. That might have been me that just did that. I don't know. And my grandma and grandpa Hahn again. That's at 560. That's what we called the house, because that was the number. You don't have to say the whole address. You just have to say 560 to the people who know. That was taken at my aunt's place, my aunt and uncle's place. And then this is actually my dad's printing. These are what slides. You may have seen them if you're into watching Urban Explorers. We had tons of slides. And Dad would write what it was supposed to be. Didn't always turn out that way, but it was a laugh. More pictures from the show. It was like a Carol Burnett show that they did. They had the chorus, of course, and skits and my dancing. That's in my aunt and uncle's pool. And there they are. My cousin Gail. And there he is again. And that's them building the garage. It's this one, Miniature Village. And then I have that there. I had such a crush on this guy. I don't know where that was taken. I liked it. That was one of the Christmas trees. I think that's before me. Although there's a little... No, my piano was bigger than that. That's probably for my sister. And then this is my great-grandparents. That was over in Scotland. And then just memories. Oh, I wrote there who it is. That's my brother when he was little. That was me. My sister when she was small. And this is pictures, just pictures of the family. It was a thing that they always took them in Grandma and Grandpa's living room. And then she put those out. There's me. Oi, oi, oi. What did I say? 1981. Holy mackerel. And then the stairs to go down the basement are over here. Best buds. Okay. They had a great group of friends. They really did. I think they were very fortunate with the people that I got to know anyways. I felt like I had a lot of aunts and uncles growing up, especially when the show would be on. I always felt like I had so many people. Okay, I shouldn't show that. Can't show that. And this is the farm. Summers Farm. There's the house. Very, very close. Okay. Now, what is this? This is Alexander Cowan, 38 years, Parish Church. I can't even read that. Oops. There it is, if you can stop it and read it. And then, what's this? Cobalt Mine. I think that was from my grandpa, Cowan. Yep. Charles Cowan Esquire, and that's what was in it. Have no idea. But we found it, so I put it in there. And there's another thing for it. Hey, who knows? Maybe if I showed this, we could have some money somewhere. You never know. Trustees Toronto General Burying Grounds. Received Mr. Charles Cowan $34 due to rules and regulations from the finance trustee. And then I gave Dad this in 1985. Yeah, there he is. That was taken in Tillsonburg. And then for their anniversary, Hillary Watson, who is she? Lieutenant Governor of Ontario. There they are. And then this one, Ontario Government, Honorable Mitchell D. Harris, the Premier of Ontario. That was from somebody I know. And then this one is from the Prime Minister of Canada at the time, Jean Chrétien. And this is the coat of arms for the Cowans. And a description here. You can freeze that and read it. And this is from 100 Huntley Street. It was I don't know if it's still going, but it was a Christian program at the time. There's Mom, there's Dad, and there's me. We went for a, what do you call it, a tour. And there's Dad. He made it into the Tillsonburg Independent News, playing shuffleboard. And this is when the Queen Mom came to Toronto. There's Dad. Oops, there's Dad. There's me and a friend of mine who went with us. We were quite happy. And there's the actual picture that my dad must have sent away for it. So, and this is the Canadian Daughters. I do not know if they are still, there still is such a thing, but that's my grandma there. I have her ring. This is a picture, I want to say, that Mom drew of our backyard. I think that's what it is. Backyards. 558 and 560. So that would have been the Janettas and ours. And a photo my dad took. And the last one is people that, friends of my dad, men were among the recently graduated. I know some of them are friends of his that were killed, unfortunately. I know when he would mention stuff from Remembrance Day, he would always get teary-eyed. But there, that's a scrapbook and a half. That's been 24 minutes to go through. I would like to thank those of you who have stayed to watch all of the photos. Greatly appreciate it. And for those of you that have hung on and stuck around to my channel, it is greatly appreciated. The only reason why I keep coming back, there are days I have thought of saying forget it. And then I just think of the stuff that I want to share that inspires people to do the stuff themselves, or at least try it out. And there are a couple of people that or a few people, not a couple, a few people that I've become very good friends with. One in particular that I'd like to mention, Tammy. She is a sister to me, that is for sure. And there are others there, Bob and Bonnie, sweethearts. My family in the in the South. I actually will be spending New Year's with them. That's Misfits and Dreamers. They have a live tonight starting at 10 o'clock. He's going to have music and chit-chat. So this is Gizzy all the time. Giz! Fermez la bouche. Yeah, so zip over there at 10 o'clock and you can spend New Year's Eve with us. And I will be getting a little witchy thing ready for bringing in the new year as well. And I remember for Scottish wise, my dad would say because he had fair hair, he used to have to bring a piece of coal into the house if he was coming in after midnight, or something new. If you had light hair, it was not good for you to come in, only dark hair. So that's something I constantly remember. And saying that his mom would do all of the housework on the day before, make sure everything was done, any food was done, so that in the new year, they were starting clean. I don't do that. I don't even think I would try to attempt it, because I know I likely wouldn't do it. So anyways, but it is what it is. And once again, I'd like to thank all of you for coming here, and for those of you who have become close friends to me, I greatly appreciate and value your friendship. And you've all become more of a family to me, really. So from my hubby and I, from a green Ottawa, I don't think we have any snow in the near future. But anyways, happy Hogmanay, happy New Year, and see you next year. Ciao for now.